Oh, dime. Girl, I won't talk back on a job that gives me slack in a car that won't break down in the heat of Los Angeles. One more holiday, and what happened? What am I buying? I'm not buying anything, actually. I'm selling. Trying to make some money before this next update drops. What's up, though, Cameron? Been a little while. I could have sworn I had one more. Oops. It's not the one. I do not have overextended. I'll tell him that. What's been up, though, Cameron? I don't know if you heard me, but I'm not buying anything. I'm selling some stuff to this guy. I'm trying to sell some more stuff so that way I can get that Mesa Deluxe skin. Yeah. What are you buying? What are you selling? I can't do the voice that well, but what are you buying? What are you selling? Is that what you're referencing? I don't know how much plat I have now. Let's see. 300? No, 400. Okay. Yeah, I figured that's what you were trying to reference. I haven't played a Resident Evil in a long time. I think the last one I played was like Resident Evil 5. It was a long time ago. Back when Chris was punching rocks and stuff. I used to do that a lot with my friend. Is there anything you wanted to watch me do besides just run around my dojo and do nothing? 'Cause I could totally do something else besides just jump around here, and I do other fun things. Just stocking up. Tuesday. You enjoying your weekend though? Do anything fun? Trading is always fun. Oh yeah, like watching me run around and shit like that, talk to people who overprice the shit out of everything and watching me get turned down. Played Monster Hunter World? Dude, tell me how that is. Don't ruin anything for me though, but tell me how that is, because I actually really kind of have been eyeballing that game and I've heard so many good things about it. And all I've been doing, I played Dark Souls 3 with my friend who literally just started playing his first ever Dark Souls and he sucks at it and it's fun to help him out and shit. I've been having fun doing that. I've also been pretty irritated with some of the nerfs that they're coming out with on Warframe as well. Because they're planning on nerfing Chroma and Ember and they're thinking about changing Banshee's fourth ability a little bit. Like Dark Souls but mixed in Bear. Okay, that actually sounds like a lot of fun. I heard lots of people saying it's like Destiny mixed with Dark Souls mixed with, yeah, something like that. Destiny mixed with Dark Souls. Sounds like a lot of fun though. I'll probably do the fucking sortie because I don't really want to do the sortie. You don't know about Destiny? Have you never played Destiny, or is it just that you've never, like, you don't think you would relate it to that? It's like a before Middle Ages kind of Dark Souls, I guess. Defense. That does not look like fun. Let's play Nova. Thing. Is this the correct build? I should have made sure. Fuck me. God damn it. It is.
Our position has been supplied. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
These enemies have way more armor. Can you tell? I can't. By the way, a little cheat. You give him the Haiku Prime, he absolutely he becomes a walking turret. Did you hear about all the nerfs that came out for, or are slated to be for Chroma, Ember, and somewhat Banshee? And people are really not happy about it, so I'm sure you probably have heard of that, but if not, I can fill you in. Giving buffs and nerfs to different things right now. Yeah, if you want to talk about that Monster Hunter World shit, then fucking tell me. Oh, okay. It's basically they're nerfing Ember and Chroma. They're nerfing the way that Vex armor works for Chroma. Well, they're changing it, I guess, in a way. They're both nerfing and buffing it in a way, but it's overall a nerf. Ember is getting it so that way she gets the Valkyr treatment. So Valkyr, if you use her fourth ability for too long, then it'll start counting up to 100%, doubling the amount of energy spent on it. So it's pretty bad. But so like if you use it for more than 5 seconds, it doubles. It doubles the energy cost, it doubles the damage, but it also reduces the range by half. So it's a huge, huge nerf to the way that Ember works. In my opinion, that's actually really bad. Like, I hate, because the one thing you want on Ember is range for that extra crowd control. If you're using her Firequake augment, she's actually really good with that. But if they ruin the range, then Firequake gets ruined. So she's not very protected by her Firequake anymore. They're also ruining the way that Chroma works. So basically the way that he worked is that after all your mods were calculated on your weapon, like let's say you're using a weapon with 1,000 base damage, and then you put all your mods on, and you have 10,000 base damage, right? And your Chroma buff for damage that you gives 400%. Right now, you would be doing 40k damage. Now they're making it so that way just before your mods are calculated on your weapon, that's what the multiplier would multiply, just the base damage of the weapon. So if you have base damage of 1,000, you'd be doing, after all your mods, 14k instead of 40k. So that's a huge nerf. Huge nerf. But they are making it so that way his Vex armor can be shared by his team. So if you're nearby a teammate or something like that, they get the benefits of the damage resistance as well as the damage buff. They also talked about what they're doing to Zephyr to change her to make her a little bit better. Atlas's buffs sound amazing and they look great so far, but we have to see how they turn out at the very end before we say anything. But they look great so far. They're basically giving Banshee taking her Resonating Quake augment and making it so that way it's, instead of you just sitting there laying on the ground, holding that down, they're basically making it so you do a placeable Resonating Quake. And you can move around while it's still quaking. It'll do more damage towards the center of the quake, but you can move around while it's quaking and crowd controlling enemies, which sounds like a huge buff in my opinion. Like I actually like that change a lot, so I'm really excited for that. But they're attempting to nerf that because people were just using it. Yeah, rip the focus farm. Yeah, in a way. I mean, there's other frames that actually do focus farms better. Like Volt can do focus farming better than Banshee sometimes. Saren can do it as well. Saren's really good at doing focus farms, like I'll show you in a bit. And Equinox is really good at focus farming still, she always has been. So, we still got our options, but it's just, we lost one of the options. Oh, they're also removing the damage cap on Volt's fourth ability now, so that's pretty exciting. I think I missed something, but I'm sure I'll think of it in a bit. So, less Ember shittier is a good thing. Chroma's buff is shared. Probably, I would say they could. Similarly to how Rhino buffs stack. So Rhinos can, like, share their buffs among each other and stuff. Like, they can give, like, one can give 50% damage buff and the other one can give 50, well, obviously that would stack up. So I'm assuming it would stack up, but honestly, if you're running an Eidolon hunting team, then just run Octavia, because she can do the same, only a little bit better, because she doesn't have to, like, she doesn't have to get reworked to share, and she can do a higher damage buff than Chroma, with a lot less power strength. But she does have to work in those range mods. And she also has to make the area noisy in order for it to do that, but that's not hard. So Octavia will be a little bit more beneficial for that team. Yeah, if it was sticky, I don't think it is sticky quite yet. They weren't talking about that just yet, but if it becomes Chromas for all, yeah, the armor, yeah, you could not die. It'd be so hard to die. It's actually unbelievably hard to die as him if you got, like, the proper arcane setup on him. Yeah, Vex armor gives armor. If you take health damage, it's damage. If you take shield damage, it's armor. So you'd be able to share that with a Banshee, you'd be able to share that with a Nova, you'd be able to share that with a Nyx. I'm just giving examples here. You'd be able to share it with literally anyone, as long as they're within range. You're gonna do a crew. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I honestly kind of want to do that. Oh, you know what's really fun? If you bring, like, if you bring a life strike weapon, or if you're like me, you bring the Hema with Chroma. Oh, it's so gross. Like, Chroma can't die. It's so hard to die as Chroma. Yeah, well, that's the problem, because what they showed on there is that the range of it was like 10 meters. The build that they showed, at least. It's not finalized, so we don't know if it's going to be that bad. Haruto Error Day. Yeah, the Haruto can do... Yeah, the Haruto's really good for that, too. I like using the Hema. I'm a big fan of that weapon. Haruto's not bad for him either. It's actually really, really good for him. It'd be so impossible to die. Yeah, but the range that they were showing on stream was like 10 meters or so. It was actually pretty bad. But that's not a finalized build. My guy wants to buy that Tiger's ribbon from me. Yeah, the range is like a little bit smaller than what we got on our Orthos Prime, basically. It's actually pretty awful. But that's not a finalized build, so we don't know how big the range is going to be. Expecting your Chroma for range actually might hurt him more than it might save him. In my opinion, at least. That's just me, though. The unvaulting. The unvaulting should happen in like 2 more days from now. Yeah, it's on February 6th, I believe, right? February 6th. So we're gonna get it on February 6th, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. If you want to, you can join me and my friend. We're definitely gonna be grinding that a lot. We're gonna grab all those fucking vaulted relics and crush it. Oh, Mag's getting some changes too. Mag's getting enormous changes. She's getting increased. Yeah, 2 more days and I'll be back. Yeah. Dude, that'll be fun. If you want to, you can join us. Because I'm assuming that you got PlayStation on, so you can join us. 4th ability gives shields to the entire team for each part of it that she completes. So, like, that's the 3. Yeah, she's getting buffed. She's getting really buffed, actually. She's getting energy. Yeah, she is getting buffed. A lot of buffs, actually. They're changing the way her 3rd ability's augment works. Her 4th ability, every stage, you know how you raise up your hands for that crush? Every single time you raise up your hand and do one of those complete motions, you will replenish shields to the entire team. What what else did she get? Her polarized, like her third ability, now scales with enemies. So it's not going to be like it'll take off 40 armor or something like that, let's say. So 40 armor to like a level 900 means nothing, but whereas to like a level 1 that means everything. So now it scales with enemies, so it'll do 40 to a level 1, and it'll do 4,000 for like a level 900, just for example's sake. So, yes, and quick thinking. Yep. She's getting a lot of buffs. I'm actually really excited for her. She sounds like she's getting a really good kit now. So I can't wait to see what she turns into. I can't wait to see more mags. One problem though, her second ability is really annoying to play with. If you're not the mag, then it kind of sucks to play with somebody. But to be honest with you, I don't mind it that much. Mag's getting a gnarly buff though. But what's her tits? Zephyr is getting a huge buff. She's also getting a brand new ability called Airburst, so she can make her tornadoes bigger. You can control your tornadoes, and her tornadoes behave like Mag's bubbles, so you can shoot into them. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm really hyped for that. I can't wait to see what they do with it. Yeah, she's getting a buff. That's kind of to distract us from the fact that they're nerfing Ember a lot. In my opinion, I think they're nerfing her way too much. And Chroma, honest to God, I don't really think they should be doing what they're doing to Chroma. But that team buff for Chroma sounds nice. I can't remember what else they were doing. It was Atlas, Mag, Volts, Zephyr, Ember, Chroma, and I think there's one more that I'm missing. Oh, they're changing Ash. Ash is getting his fourth ability reworked, so where, you know how if you're using Blade Storm, now you don't have to join in on it unless you absolutely want to. So if you, like, you can just make your clones do it for you, while you can go do other things and, like, slay all the enemies and shit. But if you want to join in on it, you can cast your third ability on the enemies that are getting attacked. The Ember buff? It's not a buff. It's definitely a huge nerf, actually. Puts her in line with Valkyrie. Ember camping liftfish. Yeah, it's still a cutscene. It's still a cutscene. Like, you can join in on it if you want to, but you don't have to. Yeah, but the Ember is not, it's not a buff, it's a huge nerf. So they're basically making it the Valkyrie treatment. And I do agree with you that they're just camping lift fishers and shit like that, but to be honest with you, I don't really run my Ember with a lot of power strength. What I like to do is I like to just make it so that way I just have very little power strength and just crowd control. Yeah, it's definitely a nerf. I'm assuming that's what you did mean, but I'm just going off of what you read. Or what I read, my bad. I do agree to an extent. Yeah, her augments make her phenomenal, but if you drop the range on her fourth ability though, like that crowd control, she needs that. Like, she needs that for surviving. And that's gonna hurt. Like, that's gonna hurt her a lot. I don't think they should do that. The Chroma nerf, I think, is kind of, yeah, the 2, 3, 4 augments are supports. Yep, her first ability is also a huge support one. Because that gives your teammates a shitload of damage. The fourth one I don't think is really that big of a support buff, but I mean you could see it as that because the crowd control. I don't really want it. We'll give some form of DR. What do you mean DR? I'm not sure. Damage reduction. No, it gives, it doubles the energy cost over, like, after 5 seconds, it'll start doubling the energy cost progressively. Like, it'll count up to 100% similarly to how Valkyrie works. And then it'll have, it'll double the damage that she deals, but it'll also half the range. So it's kind of a big nerf. It won't give any damage reduction. That's all it's doing. Yep, exactly. That's all it does. That's all they said so far. Like, again, it's not finalized, so we don't know what exactly it's going to do. Yeah, she didn't have it wasn't a damage problem. I mean, to an extent, it was a damage problem. To be honest with you, I do agree with the damage nerf though, but I don't agree with the range. The range I think is way too heavy-handed. Yeah, pretty much. That's what they did. So their second ability is going to be the main crowd control, which is sad. I actually like her just as is. In fact, I'm going to use her right now. Fuck it. Unless it's words are hard. Elemental enhancement. Let's see. No, it's an energy reduction. That's even worse. Cool. Fuck it. Pain. I like pain. Yeah, they're really ruining her. As long as they don't nerf Saren. Oh, I love Saren too much. They won't. I don't think they'll ever touch her. Oh, they also changed Gara. I forgot about that. So every enemy she glasses with her fourth ability, it'll take their health and shields into consideration by how much. Like that'll take their health and shields and put it onto the armor of your fourth ability. So that sounds alright. So more enemies you glass, the better the defense will be. And I don't think they'll ever nerf Saren again because they already fucking hurt. I think what they want to do is buff her in the future because she's riddled with bugs. Like, she is covered in bugs. That's better than the paper wall she had. Yeah, man, what were they thinking with that? Seriously. That was so awful. I'm still fucking pissed about that. I mean, I agree to an extent because the first time that we got hurt, she was basically like the invincible girl. Like, all she had to do was cast her fourth ability and then just sit there.
You must deliver payloads and defend
like, that's all you had to do.
I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Here is the terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
It'll be a bit better. I think they still need to work on her a little bit more, but we'll see what happens in the future. But as of right now, that's what we know. And so far, the buffs and the changes don't sound that bad, but the nerfs are really heavy-handed. In my opinion, way too much. Yeah, this was a bad idea bringing Ember. Oh well.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Fuck it.
Use caution. I'm picking up traces of prosecutor shield auras in your vicinity. Down. Stay alert. Area completed. Move on.
We can do this flawlessly.
Access to a terminal. Find
It'll be
one
fun.
and patch me in. Location reached. Drop me in and defend that position. I'm in, Tenno.
Ouch.
Take a moment. Working on it. Continue to defend.
Oh, I see the prosecutor right there.
Good work. You have proven the prosecutors are not invincible. Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
I can't wait for that Atlas buff. I actually really want to play as Atlas, just because he's actually a really fun Warframe to play as regardless. But those buffs that they're giving him, basically if you kill an enemy that's petrified, they drop rubble. And that rubble that you pick up can be used for healing you and stacking armor on you and your teammates. So you can really buff yourself. They run on their own timers though, from what they've shown. So they're not going to stack infinitely or anything like that. But they do, they have their own timers individually. They do look good though. I love what they did with it. They gave his fourth ability a massive AoE petrify. So if if you cast your fourth ability to get your rumblers, you can give enemies a quick crowd control, I guess. Which would be really interesting to see if it becomes a really good CC frame.
Get ready.
Another prosecutor, huh? Well, he did.
Watch out for more. Against us, Tenno, but we did it.
Look at that.
Complete.
Flawless Ember. With an energy reduction. And I don't have Prime Flow on this build. Oh yeah! Easy. The last one. Oh, the last one's gonna suck. Let's do Mesa. Ignis. Alright. This'll be fun. She is. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked. I can just feel it.
You understand what an honor this will be to have your tiny neck snapped by the Kayla the Same. That's why you're so eager. I can appreciate that.
Easy.
Come now, Tenno can't hit harder than that. I'll be back.
Ow.
Right after these missiles. Tenno, I was expecting, I don't know, more. Let's pick up where we left off.
Oh man, I wish my controller would stop doing that.
My audience, I call the shots.
I need to get a new controller. I have dead zones on my controller if you know what those are.
I'm losing my patience, Tenno. No more playing.
Come on, hold still. That'll work. Whatever.
No.
Alright, cross your fingers for me. Hopefully we get something good out of this.
Nicely done, Tenno. Defeating Kella in front
Target
of our
down.
audience will show
Assassination
all
contract
Premier
complete.
that there
Great work,
is
Tenno.
another way.
4K and whoa, so good. And your boy wants ribbons. Yeah, whatever, stalker. I don't give a fuck. Alright.
Unread inbox messages make me ill.
I'm gonna go focus farm real quick with Sarah and my girl. I'll answer any questions if you have any. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm surprised you're not playing Monster Hunter World right now. If you want to join me on Warframe, you can. I'd be more than happy to play with all my peeps. Because I need me some focus for Unairu. Oh, dude. Enjoy that while it lasts. I don't know how he managed to get there. Not at all what I wanted to cast. I wanted to cast my 1, not my 2. Oops.
Reinforcements available. Choose to leave now or continue fighting.
I guess we're leaving. Well, you guys can't handle 10 waves?
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
I got like no Naira there. Well, I guess I'm gonna go Eidolon farming then. Fuck. Is there anything you wanted to see, Cameron? I could totally do anything else other than like Eidolon farming or anything like that. You want to watch anything else? So I'll cater to you since you're the viewer. I could go do raids, I could go do survivals, I could go do fishers, I could go do lane stuff, or I could just keep farming, or I could go fight some Eidolons. Up to you. Quick little request. Alright. What'd it be? Turn off motion blur? Oh, that's not options, I'm retarded. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna suck, isn't it? This is gonna look really choppy. I could probably get used to this, but this looks really weird to me. It sucks on the stream ends? Yeah. I figured that's why you needed it off. It'll take some getting used to for me, but it's not that bad. Is there anything you wanted to watch me do? I'll do whatever. I'll go kill some Eidolons, farm for some focus, raid, whatnot. Have my cat spin circles around me. Yeah, the quality, yeah, I figured it would, because it's trying to, yeah, like you said, condenses the video. It tries to make it so that way there's not too much going on screen on YouTube. Anything, man? Alright. Well, I can go, what do I want to do? It's kind of why I was asking you, I just don't know what I want to do. I already got bored of focus farming. Oh, shit. What did I do that for? What am I stupid? Why am I stupid? There we go. Fixed it. You got it? Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of streaming to stream. What's your farm? Yeah, I can do that after a little bit. Sure, get this done. Hopefully these guys want to go like 20 waves or something like that, because that's... I need a lot of Unairu. I want to farm up Unairu because it has a perk in it that'll increase damage if I pick up an Unairu Wisp. So I can kill an Eidolon even faster. Does this look better though with the lack of motion blur? I would assume so, but I don't know because I'm not seeing what you're seeing. I would totally stream in like 720p for you or something like that, but my internet so much better. All right, good. Glad to hear. I would totally stream in like 720p for you, but it's much better. Good. Yeah, like I said, I'd stream more, but as you could probably tell from the title, I really can't because I got garbage internet right now. That'll change in the future though. I'll get my internet way better. Just gotta work a little harder. I will be gone though, sometime in around about April. For a very, very long time, for like 3+ months. Because your boy signed his life away. Quality schmality. Oh. Well, I appreciate that. It's actually probably the first time I ever heard somebody just wanted to hang out. Mostly because they just wanted to hang out. Appreciate that though. Thanks. Oh, he's using the phage, huh? You. Oh, and if you're planning on putting any forma into any of the things that I listed for the patches and stuff, I wouldn't recommend doing it until they get their patch afterwards. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I always try to be as chill as possible. I'm like this IRL as well. I'm more of a dick though, because I'm not allowed to say too many things on here, but I like to tease people and make fun of them and just have a good laugh. I'm not overbearing to the point where it's just like, yo, fucking, end your life. I'm not like that. I'll joke about a lot of things. There's no topic too sensitive. I always like to just hang out with people. Treat you guys like you're my friends. Hell yeah. You'll hear me occasionally whenever there's friends in the party and stuff like that. Like I'll just poke fun at them and stuff. Oh, the frame rate feels so choppy on this. The motion blur. Oh my god. It's so weird. Oh yeah, no, you're fine, dude. If you can play whatever the fuck you want, I'm not gonna have my feelings hurt if you want to play a game other than just like, you know. I understand too. I would much rather be playing Monster Hunter World right now, but you boys got other problems to pay for. Yeah, I'm gonna be gone a very long time in April, all the way till like late July. So, just letting you know now. Ocean Blues. Yeah, I mean it I never played actually when before Hardcore 2.0 came out. You ever changed every controller bind?
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend.
Come. Yeah, I change every controller bind too. Like I have the right on the D-pad changed to this to where I can quick view my progress and stuff. I have up as for energy pads and stuff. And I'm gonna be gone because I signed my life away to the Marine Corps, so I get to go into basic training in San Diego for 13 weeks. I get my ass kicked by a whole bunch of DIs, and it's gonna be good. Sure to come back with my globe and anchor and everything. I need to work on my cardio though. I need, like every day I'm kind of trying to run around and stuff. Work on my cardio because my cardio sucks. Abilities on the D-pad, melee on the... Yeah, you can, yeah, I actually kind of want to change my melee to R1, but at the same time I kind of don't. I'm so used to this. Oh, I'm not just in the Army, I'm in the Marine Corps. I'm doing all sorts of good stuff. And thank you. It's actually a really big decision. Jump on R3. That's a really weird loadout. Whoa. Interesting. Well, I guess you kind of have the freedom to do so. That's like crazy. Marine Corps. Yeah, boy. It's gonna be good. Already got depth in, so I am... it's spelled C-O-R-P-S. The S is silent. And so is the P, I guess. Yeah, every Thursday I go in. The parkour meta? I'll have to try it. I don't know. It sounds really ridiculous to me. I'll have to try it. Like I said, I'm already, like, everything's hardwired into my brain already, so I kind of already have the mapping for alt fires and jumping into my brain, so I'll probably end up fucking this up if I try jumping with R3. That sounds ridiculous, though. That sounds crazy. Give it a go? Alright, well, here, let me change that real quick then. Spores are going to be slaying everything anyway, so... do that for quick measure. jump for R3. X is for secondary fire. Melee is for R1. Melee. Melee what? Can't be bound to what? Question mark. And what was circle? What was circle for you? Was it, Here, I'll change these afterwards. Circle is here. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so weird right now. Circle is gear. Ability menu. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, this is already weird. We got this. R1 feels really fluid for melee, actually. But R3 for jumping and shit. I don't know about that. Oh, this is gonna be so weird to get used to. Oh, I already just tried to... God damn it. Oh, fuck. I'm already screwing it up.
Reinforcements available.
Alright.
Do you choose to leave? That's the last.
Getting conditioned.
Objective is secure. Let's go home.
I would prefer doing this on mouse and keyboard and stuff like that, but one, I don't have an adapter. Two, my PC is an absolute potato, so I can't do it on PC. But yeah, getting conditioned to this is probably going to be the hardest thing for me, because I'm already fucking up like royally, because I've played this game for like 2 years now, and so I'm already used to the way that I had it originally. It's going to be really difficult for me. Let's go Kuba farming, actually. Exterminate, huh? Yeah, R1 feels really fluid as a melee, I'm not gonna lie. Using default gear. Yeah. I really like the melee button being on R1, I'm not gonna lie. But me getting used to down on the D-pad being what I want it to be instead. Oh shit, I'm already trying to jump using the wrong button.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target.
Oh, whoops.
Of the target.
Yeah, I can feel it right now. It actually feels really fluid. Like I can move my camera while meleeing. It's super nice.
I'm still detecting a lot of
Oh,
infestation
fuck.
activity. Let's clean it up.
Still close to primary fire anyway. Yeah. Yeah. True.
The Juggernaut. I think you made it great. Good work.
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to this. This is very difficult. Pressing all the fucking wrong buttons right now. I'm kinda digging it. Kinda digging it. The Juggernaut's dead.
What is that thing?
Guardian, distract the child.
Oh,
Resonance frequency
shit.
has changed. You're onto something, Tenno. You've been locked out. Let's override the security.
Actually doesn't feel that bad.
Raids.
But to be honest with you, like I said, I'm so used to the way that this works originally. Follow camera. Yeah, because they already do that. Oh my god. Can you see me being a scrub right now? Oh my god. Fucking trash.
That worked. Target the others. That worked. Target the others.
It does feel nice. I don't know how much more acclimated I can get to this though. Probably take me a bit.
My siphon! I can't believe how useless you
Oh,
are.
fuck.
Report for execution at once.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna kill you because I can.
To stop the queens from gathering any more.
Yeah, man. You think? A little difficult.
You're not damage it further. Use the synthesis device.
It's worth a shot though. I mean, I might.
Disappointing. A
I have to get used to it, though.
useless to sanctuary. Are you not up to this task?
Not that bad. You know, all my controls aren't changed, but the ones that I am used to are already destroyed.
Mind extraction.
I can see the R3 part screwing up my jumps though, because what I usually do is I'll let go of the thumbstick and have myself go in that direction. And since I click the R3, sometimes when you press it too hard, you kind of like cockeye it, like you'll throw it in a different direction, like up or down, left or right. That might screw up my jumps a little bit, but once again, obviously if you're used to it, it won't be that big of a deal. An interesting way to play. I'm not gonna lie, I can see why you like it. But for me, it's like, I've I've been so used to the way that this shit rolls. You already know. Fuck it, I'll just buy one. I'm too lazy to go and fucking get the Argon Crystal necessary and wait 30 days for it. Oh wait, I can re-roll that. Where is it? I did not want to. Looking for range on this. That ain't bad, but I prefer status chance personally. Not bad. Prefer status chance though. Now that's a good one. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take it. Attack speed and 2 damage types, that's not bad. We're looking to reroll my, my Corinth Riven and my Sigma Noctantis Riven. For the Corinth, we're looking for CC, so crit chance, damage, multi. The CC, dam, multi, and then that should be good to go. And then for the Sigma Noctantis, I'm looking for range. Range, maybe status chance, maybe crit chance. Or damage. The range, damage, or attack speed.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations when they break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use this. Search for traces of the target.
Oh. It's melee, that's right. Fucking. This is melee. I gotta remember that.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. The resonance frequency.
I just tried to jump using X. Oh my god.
Juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed. Hurry. Attack. Raids. Still working on it.
Oh fuck.
Continue to defend.
No! Protect the siphon!
We are finished here. Move on. I'm access to a terminal. Find one and patch
God
it in.
damn it. You can see that I'm pressing the buttons.
What?
I'm screwing it up pretty royally though. Not that, not that. No, not my haiku either.
My siphon! My Kuva! You're messing up all my plans. I don't like it. Not one bit.
You've destroyed the Queen's Kuba siphon. We can't allow any of these to survive. Infestation ahead. Location reached. Drop me in. Find our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
That's ain't bad. I can kind of dig it, but again, I gotta get that muscle memory out of my head. A little difficult to do so, but...
Still working on it.
Fuck, I just tried to jump.
To defend.
Probably pretty entertaining to watch me struggle, huh? That what you like, you sick human.
Completed. Move on.
Oh, they're also bringing a toggleable sprint into the game. And I know you probably are like, well, it's already here. Toggleable sprint in this game, like you see how I'm sprinting right now, and then at ADS, you see how I'm walking? Yeah, that's toggleable sprint, alright, huh? They're bringing that into the game now, so they're gonna make it so that way you can toggle it on or off.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. The odds were...
You watch speedruns yourself, Cameron? I'm a really big fan of speedruns. I love watching, like, Portal or Half-Life. Sometimes even, like, the old video games that I used to play as a kid, like Jet Set Radio or, you know, stuff like that. Just shooting some examples out there. I love watching speedruns. Or Dark Souls speedruns. Those are really fun to watch. I'm a big fan of Dark Souls stuff. Cursor? Where'd my cursor go?
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Alright, well, I'm gonna switch it back because that is just fucking with my mind right now. I'm sorry. So... here... Oh, no. This is consumables. This is quick view. Quick melee. Oh, fuck, I just fucked it all up. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I got everything down. A contact station. I want to jump. Oh, you idiot. Damn it, I missed it. Oh. Don't cry about it.
balls of festering flesh. You let them destroy my Kuva site.
Good work, Tenno. We need to do everything we can to stop the Queens from gathering any more Kuva. mission. Find extraction.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna call it right there, for me, at least. Need to go to the bathroom anyways, and I need to go to bed, wake up early and whatnot, so... Thank you for watching, whether or not you were on the stream, or if you were just hanging out, watching it on YouTube. Thank you very much, appreciate it, and I'll see you next time, maybe.